Hi everyone, so for my lesson plan project, students created presentations by either choosing between Google Slideshow or SlideShare and created slides on the 9 planets including the dwarf planet Pluto, and then afterwards they were able to create screencasts and also create a vodcast about their favorite planet, and then these were posted on my class wiki. Here is Stay in Touch with MsLott.wikispaces.com. Under Science, right here, I have all my students' projects. I think 2 chose to do Google Slideshows and 3 chose Google SlideShares. And then they each created screencasts. My class is made up with students with pretty severe special needs. So some students spoke and read their presentations aloud. Others used assistive technology augmentative communication devices to speak where it was pre-recorded for them. This is one way that the lesson was differentiated based on the students' needs. Students all received one-on-one assistance with either myself or 3 of my parapros while working on their project and screencast. And then afterwards, all students presented their screencast to the class, and everyone watched it on the smartboard together, so that was some whole group instruction there. And then after students were able to watch everyone's screencast, they created vodcasts about a short description of their favorite planet and why. So I'm just going to click on a project so you can see. Here's Chloe's. So each slideshow had to have a title page, and all slides had to have a picture, the name of the planet, and it was either 3 or 4 short one-word facts. All students just copied the facts from a pre-written model, since most of them have difficulty spelling and reading, and a lot of them cannot read at all. So they then used modeling and hand-over-hand assistance for some to type out their facts. So the standards that I used was, again, the content standard was one about comparing and contrasting planets, and then the ELA standard was just to kind of use a different media or formats to develop an understanding of the topic or issue. So they used, the screencast, the PowerPoint or SlideShare presentation, and then a vodcast to explain their favorite planet and why. And then here are some of the net standards that I used. Again, Standard 1A, Standard 2B, and Standard 3B. I'm sure you guys are all pretty familiar with those, but the students used a lot of digital media and tools to gather their information, so I think it worked out pretty well. To troubleshoot, I again checked all this websites multiple times. I had some trouble creating their vodcasts. I initially wanted to do their vodcasts on on Audacity, and I had a lot of trouble with that, so I ended up switching over to SoundCloud for all the students, and those worked out pretty well. But again, the internet can be fluky and can go down, so I just decided that if for some reason the internet was down the whole time and I wasn't able to do that, then students would just present their presentations by word of mouth or assistive technology. So I know that we can't always base on the internet to work for us, but again, students would have just done everything on paper and with markers and stuff if for some reason the whole thing went down. So if the screencast went down, then I would have just had them present their projects to the class. Same with the vodcast. I would have just had them verbally state to the class their favorite planet and why, to kind of for all the troubleshooting reasons. I think that the project went really well. Next time I would probably extend it to be 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks. We felt really rushed, I feel like. Students with disabilities need a lot of extra breaks and time, and I wish that we kind of spaced it out even more. I think that doing the vodcast and screencast was also a lot, so maybe next time just doing one or the other. But overall the kids seemed to really like it, and I think they did a really good job. They were assessed using, using this rubric. Students with special needs cannot be graded based on accuracy. They can only be based on, or their grades can only be based on participation. So here's just the rubric I used to ensure they are participating and doing the best that they could. Thanks.